Okay, so we're going to do the all signs readings. We're going to start with fire. I pulled out a couple of different decks, and then we'll see what we have here for the week of July 13th, 2026. We're going to start with angel number, as always. Hope everyone's having a beautiful start of the week. Here, angel number for my fire signs. We're all about action, energy, and ambition and passion. It's 555. Yes, yes, yes. I'm sorry. So this is change. It says you're about to level up. Although it may not feel easy at first, this challenge is preparing you for greater things that align with your highest good. This is the why you've been asking, you've been seeking. Keep pushing forward. There's a reward waiting for you at the end of this journey. Keywords are growth, resilience, transformation, purpose, renewal, breakthrough, and creative energy. That is perfect for a fire sign because the one thing you guys do is make moves. I'm going to use your Beast Soul Oracle to get your energy for this week. It is Unique Unicorns. This is resilience, creativity, and uniqueness. It says an inborn tendency for creativity, finding your creative passion. Passion is a key word for fire signs. Like, let's go. So you are a unique unicorn. I see a dolphin. I'm not sure if maybe I'm bugging y'all. What is that? Okay. Is that a unicorn? And then I'm going to get a message from the universe. I have not pulled these cards out in a very long time. I think I've had them for I want to say 6 months. Probably like my second time pulling them out. What they got for us? Probably because the words are so small. I'm already blind. I know how I'd be struggling to see these tiny words. The card that comes out. See what I mean? I'm supposed. Anyway, it says gratitude is the practice of collecting starlight on a cloudy night. It does not deny the clouds, but trains your eyes to perceive the countless tiny points of light that persistently shine behind them. Each thank you is a photon captured, slowly illuminating your inner world until it glows with an evidence based radiance that no external darkness can completely eclipse. It's a cute picture, though. So each thank you goes out to the universe, lets them know that you are very grateful for the opportunities that you do have. So this definitely relates to you having creative passion, and also being thankful that you're able to be that person to create something so beautiful. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you don't appreciate or respect how unique you are when it comes to doing something different. This also was a deck I have not pulled out in a very long time. This is the Good Tarot by Colette Reed. It is one of my very first decks, and the fact that it's still damn near brand new, and that's because when I first started doing tarot, I wasn't very familiar with the signs, the elements, the meanings of each one. So I didn't have time to actually sit and learn them. But now that I'm getting just a little better, I figured I'd pull them out. So we're going to use it for our fire signs. Let's see what your message is this week. And then I'm going to get off of here and order me a new ring light or something, a new light. And watch TikTok pull up all the videos of, you need a new light. The first one that comes out is the Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful. That is beautiful. Queen of Earth is gorgeous. She looks like a bull because she got horns on her head. But the Queen of Pentacles is someone, an Ace of Fire. Love that because this is the fire energy that we're doing. So to have the Queen of Pentacles come up with the Ace of Wands lets me know that you're destined to do something that is going to cause a lot of, like, you're going to have this really big spark of creative energy where you're going to want to do something. And what's going to happen is when you get that Ace of Wands passed to you, there's no stopping you. Especially if you're coming into the Queen of Pentacles energy, Because what a Queen of Pentacles energy is nonstop. When they come to get something done, success is literally never a failure for them. And then they had Ace of Wands right after it. That's, yeah, this is power altogether in these two cards. I don't know if you can feel that energy there, but that's power. A Queen and an Ace of Fire. So what are you going towards? What's your next step? What are you coming to realize that you can do or accomplish? This deck is huge. That's another reason I didn't use them a lot, because good lord. Okay, nobody wants to come out. Pull from the top. I have Temperance. This is patience. You're going to have to be very patient about what's next, because it's not going to come. The work that you are wanting to get done or started or completed is not going to be something that is like very quick. Like you might get to the action of getting it done quick, but it's not going to be a quick process. So you have to be very patient when it comes to putting in the work for it. And that's fine because you have the energy to do so, right? Clarifying your patience. Six of Pentacles. There's going to be a requirement that you give to receive. So your Six of Earth is, you might have to do things like maybe meditate more to give gratitude to where you're moving forward. There's like this there's this breakthrough that comes through when you give thanks. Okay, right, because we did say that the gratitude for what you're doing also comes from your change. So you're gonna have to take time to meditate maybe and give this thanks and this gratitude for the process that you're going on, even when it seems like it's too hard to do or too long to complete or too many steps. You know what I mean? You're going to have to do that. There's a resilience that comes in because there might be times when things are not working out how you expected it to. There might be just that little bit of thing that that pushes you to be like, okay, so what was that? And you're going to doubt. You're going to doubt that you're doing it right, but you are doing it right because that's what you're supposed to do that. Definitely going to require some patience. I want you to not give up, and I don't feel like you will, because you're a fire sign. Fire, that when you set fire to the gasoline, sometimes you might get some sand in the middle of your line, but you got to spark it back up. Then I have Ten of Air. Your air is your Ten of Swords. This is usually Ten of Swords comes up as a betrayal. But in here, I feel like this is when things get really, really hard for you, or you don't understand something. You're still keeping that this is a grateful energy. See how she's looking up to the sky, and I feel like this is giving some kind of praise and thankfulness that even though things get hard, you're still allowing the blessings to come down and fall on you. Still keeping that positivity that you can get everything done the way you want it to. That's also a beautiful card. Yo, this is a beautiful deck, and I'm mad at myself for not using it very often. Shame on me. Last card is going to be a call. This might be something you are destined to do. Like, this is something you're supposed to do. So no matter what, even if you feel like it's not going the way it is, it's going to happen. This is your judgment. This is how you're able to take the time to say, yeah, this is something I'm supposed to do. Like, it just feels right. Clarifying your call is a Ten of Fire. This is more fire energy. I love that for you. So this is a Ten of Wands. Is no matter what you're thinking about, this action is going to be like it's like she's juggling. It's like she's juggling burning paper. You know how much skill that takes to juggle burning paper? So for your call to be clarified by your Ten of Wands, it feels very much like don't give up, because you're the only one who can do this the right way. So I want you to believe in yourself and keep going forward. You are definitely someone who's going to be victorious in everything that you do. Like, there's no stopping you. Bottom of the deck, see? Six of Wands. Six of Wands is victory. Y'all better go get it. Go get it. Thank you for being here. Bye. So next sign is going to be the Earth signs. Let's get our angel number out. See what we have for you here for Earth. Trying to decide what deck to use for you guys. Last one, I'm pulling. Okay. This one is 0808 for Earth. It is swift action. You're entering a phase of expansion, so take immediate action towards your ultimate goals. Financial improvement is on the horizon, and by the way, someone has their eyes on you. Stay focused because the universe is aligning in your favor. Your keywords are wealth, empathy, commitment, affection, inner strength, promises, and positive outcomes. Let's find out what your Beast Soul Oracle says. I don't know why, but I got really hungry just now. You know, a good Taurus, a good Earth sign, loves to eat. And I was not hungry until just now while doing Earth. Your animal, come on, is the kind bull. Hey, my Taurians. It says you're kind and giving nature, others would know. Keywords are generosity, prosperity, and kindness. I love that. So if you're an Earth sign, this is definite confirmation if you're a bull gang. All right, let's see your message from the universe, and then we'll get into your tarot. Okay, message from the universe. Wonder is the doorway in a larger reality. It begins with a question whispered at the sight of a falling star or the unfurling of a fern. In that moment, you step out of the small story of your daily concerns and into the grand narrative of a mysterious, astonishing cosmos. Cultivate wonder. It is the antidote to cynicism, the fuel for exploration, and the signature of a mind that is truly alive. I know you can't read that, but I just want to show you them small words. I'm struggling. We're going to use this deck. My Cosmic Garden, which also makes sense because earth, gardens, grass, plants, trees. Let's see what I have for my earth signs who are full of career and tangible manifesting money, success, money, and more money. Okay. The card that comes out first is my Four of Cups. Now, your Four of Cups is ignoring something that is being presented to you, maybe emotionally, but it could also be that you're taking time to consider the different options that you have when it comes to your availability for people. Next card that comes out is your Nine of Pentacles. Because you've definitely been working on yourself. You've been working on getting something that you want, something that you feel like you need in your life. So instead of you paying attention to maybe suitors or people that are pursuing you, you're more focused on your money and doing something. Like if you're trying to get a new career, trying to move to the gods, hear me. If you're trying to move, if you're just trying to do something different, you're not focused on anything except that, because you're looking forward to being successful in that endeavor, whatever that is. The card that comes out is Eight of Swords, but there's something that is keeping you feeling like you're bound, like you can't move forward. And that could be something as simple as maybe you had a situation where you don't trust the opportunity of love, if we're going for the Four of Cups energy, or if you're trying to move, maybe there's a point where you have to get all the funds together to do a complete move. You know how much it takes to so maybe there's something that you feel is keeping you stuck, something that's keeping you bound in your vicinity that won't allow you to do something different than what you're doing now, especially if it comes to someone. Okay, who are you? The World. But you are literally promised by the universe that you can have whatever you want as long as you put the work into it. Do not give up. Clarifying the World is the High Priestess. You have the all-knowing, you have the intuition, you have all the resources, you have the capability to do what you need to do. So do not. even the moon here is not full, so it's not completely a secret that there's whatever you have to get done, whatever you're trying to get done is not so much that you can't see it. It's that you just have to trust in what your next step should be when it comes to this project, this thing, this person, this endeavor that you're working on. Clarifying the high priestess comes out as the Five of Cups, and it came out in reverse. Five of Cups usually is a battle about emotions. It's where you have to leave something behind in order to do better. Excuse me. Oh God, for that to be in reverse is giving me that you don't have very much worries when it comes to how you feel about something. You're very sure about it, and I want to say that you're not wasting the energy. Because the Five of Cups, if this is in reverse, everything is pouring out of the cup. So there's nothing to give. But I feel like you are someone who gives very generously because you are, okay, because you are a kind bull who's very generous, who has generosity and prosperity and kindness. So I feel like because you don't hold back when it comes to giving to other people or other situations or emotions, that kind of like for me is giving like the why I want to say karma. Like you get good karma because you are good karma because you even when you're going through the worst of the worst of the worst, you still show up for people. So your karma is that you're not wasting your time, you're not wasting your energy, you're not wasting your emotion. You're going to get what it is you're asking for because you have been promised that and you actually know that. But that Eight of Swords energy creeps in and it makes you doubt that. So don't. Last card. I like this kind bull. He's cute. The card that comes out, see? The sun is success. The sun is happiness. The sun is, I did it. I got it. It's mine. Thank you. It's gratitude. It's giving praise to source, your energy, your God, your spirit, your angels, ancestors. You're giving praise because what you want is going to come to you very successfully. Clarifying, my son, is your Four of Swords. There is a time where you're going to have to just relax and rest. Don't stress to the point where you know how you can tend to like overthink. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. The Four of Swords is putting um any stress and worry that you have to rest. Let's just trust that the universe has your back. Let's just trust that what's coming for you is on the way. Let's trust that even when things get kind of slow and you don't feel like you're moving anywhere and you have to make decisions that feel counterproductive, let's not do that. Let's just trust that this is part of the process. It's part of the program. It's part of the simulation. Bottom of the deck is your Knight of Cups. That's a pretty card. I love that. So your Knight of Cups is an energy of something that you are very, and I'm repeating myself at this point, something that you are very adamant about and very, like, you are very ready to get accomplished, something that you love and have a passion for, is on its way. Is on its way. The Knight is someone who comes in, um, you might not feel like it's coming in on time, but it does. You might not feel like it's ever going to come in, but it does. There's this energy of like this white horse that comes in to rescue you. This knight on a shining pinnacle in the back. That's what that is, not a moon for me. That's a pinnacle. So yeah, so I can relate to this. Um, yeah, there might be a feeling of like a stuck energy, definitely, but you have to keep that belief that no matter what's happened, there's going to be a swift action eventually. Eventually, because your key words were wealth, empathy, commitment, affection, inner strength, positive outcomes. You're entering a phase of expansion. I'm here for that. I will take that as confirmation for myself at this point because I love that. We are going to cultivate wonder and get where we got to go, right? That's what I got for my earth signs. Thank you for being here. All right, so we're moving on to our water signs. Angel number for July 13th, 2026. All right, what's the energy for my water signs? Two shuffles and we'll pull from the top if you're not going to fall. Correct. We have 88. 888. Jesus Christ. This is karma. Abundance is on the way and it extends beyond just financial wealth. There is a reminder that true fortune encompasses all aspects of life. If you don't appreciate those around you today, they may not be there tomorrow. Take responsibility for your actions and use this awareness to unlock your greatest potential. Keywords are balance, prosperity, success, wealth, cycles, cause and effect, and gratitude. Gratitude has been very heavy today. I think all the signs so far have had some kind of mention of being grateful about the journey that we're on right now. We're going to do your Beast Soul Oracle. What's the energy for my water sign? Oh, okay, excuse me. This is a busy hummingbird. It says, take a break, discover and enjoy the sweetness of life. Keywords are swiftness, excitement, and cheerfulness. Beautiful, beautiful. And then I have the messages from the universe. All right. Your resilience is a cosmic alchemy, turning the bad of hardship. Turning the lead of hardship. What? Turning the lead of hardship into the gold of wisdom. That should be lead. Turning the lead of hardship into the gold of wisdom. Each pressure you endure is the forge. Each setback, the catalyst. You are not diminished by the process, but distilled, becoming a more concentrated, brilliant essence of who you are. The scars you carry are not cracks, but the scams. What? But the seams. Told y'all. But the seams where gold has been poured in. So I like that. That's cute. So the scars you carry are not cracks, but the seams where gold has been poured in. Okay. I like that. And for this, I found my doodle tarot. I have not pulled out my doodle tarot in a very long while because they were shoved in the back of one of my drawers. Hey, let's do the energy for my water signs. First card that drops out is going to be Four of Swords. This is rest. And I love that because your busy bee, your busy hummingbird said to take a break. So if your Four of Swords to be the very first card to come out, confirmation. You might need to take a vacation, take a break, sit down. You need to recuperate. Maybe you're putting in a whole lot of extra hours somewhere, doing a lot of work. Maybe you have more than a couple of gigs you're trying to work with, and you're just like constantly running to where you're not able to just sit still. And source is telling you you need to. Okay, last one pulled from the top, which I don't want to fall. We'll take it. First one is your Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, we understand you're trying to get to your fulfillment, trying to get to the success, and you're trying to make the profits of all that you can. You are trying to put yourself into a state of security. So you're not worried about finances or, money, paying bills, stuff like that. But there are definite signs that you need to take a break. Next card is going to be your Seven of Pentacles. You are allowed to sit still and watch everything that you've done so far produce the money, produce the residual income that you're trying to go for. You don't have to keep doing so much extra to make it all come in because what you've already planted is growing. You just have to give it time to get to this phase where you can just watch it grow. Next card is your Seven of Cups. And you have plenty, like I said, you probably have plenty of decisions and plenty of choices of what you're doing to make the extra money that you're doing. A lot of opportunities. I feel like there are a lot of things you could do when it comes to how it brings forth your success, but you also don't have to take all of them. Your next one is the Emperor. I love that. Clarified by my Knight of Pentacles, who comes out in reverse. In reverse, he tells me that this is overthinking. Deadbeat. And boring. They say all work and no play. Maybe that's what that is. So even if you're someone who is doing all this extra work and making all this extra money, you might be coming up with someone who's so set on, I gotta do this and I gotta do that. People are like, but can't you take a minute like this? Let's have fun for a second. Let's go run in the park. Let's go frolic. Just do something fun. You don't have to work all the time. You don't have to take all the 7 cups that come into you. You're allowed to sit down and rest. You're allowed to take a break. You can take a break. Take a break. Discover and enjoy the sweetness of life. Let that set in for you. Let it be that you don't have to always work. You don't have to always work. Turn that over. Last card that we have. Like there's a balance that is required when it comes to your success in your endeavors. You can't do all work and no play because you're going to burn yourself out. You're going to be completely exhausted, out of gas, and then you're going to not like what you're doing anymore because you're always doing it. The card that comes out is your Nine of Wands. Yeah, your Nine of Wands is a wounded warrior. This is someone who has gone through the battles. Um, hmm. It says it's time to heal. And I feel like the time to heal is that third clue that we need to take a break. We need to sit down and rest. We need to have a moment to ourselves where you can sleep, have a good home cooked meal, have just a moment to just not do anything. Because you're wearing yourself out. You are tired. You are tired. Bottom of the deck is my Three of Pentacles. And I feel like the Three of Pentacles in this situation is that you have teamwork. So you might have people that you're working with, maybe whatever you're doing as your job, as your extra gigs, your side jobs. There are people that can do stuff while you're not available, while you need to take this break. They can handle that for you. Just give them that go ahead, that permission to, okay, I'm going to take a day off. The stuff that I can't do right now, y'all got it. I trust you, because we work together. I trust that. And doing that also gives people the opportunity to learn how to be, I won't say better than you, but as good as you, so that you can have the confidence that while you're taking these breaks that you are necessarily needing, that they can do what you are doing without you having to come back and stress if everything is, how you got to go back and like nitpick, like that ain't right, this ain't right. Teamwork is what you need to accept. If someone offers and wants to help, then definitely take that, because there's sometimes in order for you to get a break, you need somebody to lean on. You just shoulder to say, okay, we got it. We see you. Sit down. Lay in the dark. Take a nap. We got it. We'll call you when it's done. We'll show you when it's finished. And even when they show you when it's finished, don't go back and do overwork. Trust that what they're doing is good enough because you work with them. You trust them, right? That's all I got, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and do the air, and then I'm gonna head out. Thank you for being here. All right, and finally, we have the air sword. The air swords? The air signs. We're going to finish off with the air signs. We're going to do an air. What are we talking about? We're going to do angel numbers. I don't know what that was. All right. Angel number for my air signs. The card that comes out is 1414. And this is light up. Focus on your needs, desires, and passions. A lighthearted approach makes everything more accessible. New opportunities, a fresh friendship, or even an addition to your family on the horizon. Positive energy will accelerate the flow of blessings coming your way. Keywords are good vibes, balance, respect, family, optimism, duality, nope, quality, new connections, and joy. So we're going to see what the Beast Soul Oracle is for my air signs. And what comes out is going to be the Wise Rabbit. Yay! It's a pretty little rabbit. This is cunning, friendliness, and optimism. Not the same keyword in your Beast Soul, too. It says, make full use of your wisdom to help yourself easily jump over difficulties. A lighthearted approach makes everything more accessible. Love that for you, air signs. And the message from the universe is going to be all right. You are a collector of starlight, gathering moments of beauty, kindness, and insight, not kindness again. Store them in the locket of your heart, not to hoard, but to fuel your own luminescence. On darker nights, you can draw upon this reservoir, remembering that you carry within you a condensed galaxy of light. You will never be truly in the dark. Oh, and shut up, because then your word here was light up. I don't know, y'all. I'll be excited when simple shit like that happens. It just makes me excited. I'm childish, I know, I'm sorry. Anyway, let's go to our tarot. We're using the Awakened Path Tarot. I love this deck. It's very pretty. I gotta order me a new ring light because I am in the dark over here. The first one that comes out is your Page of Wands. This is ambition. This says excitement and extrovert, energetic and fearless, creative ideas, which definitely makes sense for you currently with this energy. I feel like there's these opportunities that are coming in for you. Look, Ace of Pentacles, new opportunities. Y'all. So yeah, there are new opportunities coming in for you, and I feel like it's only because, well, not only, but because you have this enthusiasm in how you want to move forward, and you are able to balance everything that you do to the point where um you don't let things clash because you take your time to make sure that what you're doing makes sense, if that makes sense. I don't know, I just feel like a balance, okay, let's go. Then I have the Ace of Swords. You better have the swords, air sign. The Ace of Swords is your clarity and truth and new ideas, victory and triumph. I ain't even got it. Hang on. Got the Hermit though. So the Hermit comes out and they want you to do this introspection and solitude. So there might be a period of time where you're gonna have to even though you're excited about this new opportunity that you are about to come into, you're going to have to be very careful in how you move forward because it's going to require you to see you for this new opportunity. You know what I mean? Like it's going to need you to, right, might be the only way to say it. It says, make full use of your wisdom to help yourself easily jump over difficulties. It's going to need you to see you to be able to be successful. Clarifying the Hermit is the Seven of Swords. This here is hiding and avoiding, lying and trickery, deception and cunning. Yeah, so that only, even though sometimes that gives the energy of like someone lying to you or not telling you what you need to know about something. I feel like this, for me, clarifying the Hermit, is that you have to see, like I said, see you. You got to see you. You're going to have to accept and acknowledge who you are when it comes to going to this new path that you're trying to go on. You can't lie to yourself when it comes to trying this new opportunity. You have to be only you because only you are allowed to have this opportunity. If you're not going to be yourself, then it's not going to work because the universe didn't put this out here for nobody else except you. It didn't come here for you to play in your shadow and be somebody else. It came for you. Next one that comes out is your Two of Cups. Remember, this said it might be a new connection coming your way or an addition to your family. This is maybe a close bond, a spiritual connection is coming through. Even if that's your new opportunity, we still need you to be very clear about what it is you want, what it is you desire. We need you to be your full selfless person. Don't give somebody a representative. Empress, who is going to be clarified by Five Cups. So the Empress comes in as this divine energy, someone who's very nurturing, very caring when it comes to a relationship, someone who is here to show you exactly what it is to be loved and loved correctly. But if you decide to come in with the falsehood and your untruth, then it's definitely going to be that you're going to lose that. There's going to be a very big disappointment. Um, I don't want you to feel like meeting someone means you have to be something different, because that's definitely going to be, it's going to cause you to lose the connection that's supposed to come in for you. Because for this to be the Two of Cups to come out and exactly go straight to the Empress and then Five of Cups, I feel like that's giving me the don't fuck it up energy. Don't fuck it up energy. Bottom of your deck is your Ace of Wands. This is 3 aces you have come out. Your Ace of Wands again is your inspiration and new initiative. Um, I want you to know that you are able to do a lot of things. But you definitely have to be not so serious about everything. I want you to feel like if this opportunity comes in for this new love, don't be so, you know, how you see movies and you think that's how it's supposed to be when it comes to love, because no, it's not. That's not how that works. It's never how it works. I need you to have it be your own experience. If you're going towards a new opportunity, I want you to go into it with a blank slate. I don't want you to have expectations of what you've seen be done. Maybe you're someone who, say you start your own business and you do stuff like make candles, or you read tarot, or I don't want you to base what you're doing on someone else's idea or the way they do things to work exactly the same for you. This is supposed to be about your truth, your clarity, your idea, and your success is based off of you, nothing else. That goes in all facets of life, especially in love and like monetary opportunities, because not everything works out the same way for everybody, and that's a full fact. That's a full fact. No matter how good you think you are, or how experienced you are in what you do, I'm childish. I'm sorry. No, and what you do, you're not going to be the same as everyone else. Everything is not going to work as a cookie cutter template for everything, no matter if it's the same thing, right? Just like everybody's on TikTok and got videos, but not everybody's videos are going to do the same thing, no matter if you do the same sound, the same template. You're not going to be the same success, because it's supposed to be for you when you do what you do. Sorry. So that's what I have for my air signs. And that is the end of my elements reading. Thank you guys for being here. If you made it this far, know that you are loved. Have a great day. Bye.